is by your body, I can see you. I can't see your spirit. I can't see your soul. I can see your body. It's your body that makes me know your spirit is here. But do you know that your mind may not be here? Your mind may be on the bed. That's how powerful mind is. That your mind can travel out of your body. That's what the Bible says, that which they imagine to do, nobody can restrain them. That's why the scripture says, God is able to do exceeding abundantly above what you ask or think. Your soul have the capacity, it can travel to the 20 years of your life and it will drag your body there. That is one of the reasons why some religious sect, I think there is something that they call yoga. One of the things that yoga believed is that they believe man can operate without God. So you truly don't need God once your mind can do certain things. And they can actually do it that you can sit down here and you can train your mind to imagine to pull down the wall and you will see wall collapse physically. That is how powerful the mind of a person is. Have you heard of atomic bomb before? What do you think atomic bomb can do? Like what? Huh? It can destroy a whole city. Where do you think atomic bomb come from? Heaven? Where? The mind. That is how powerful your mind is. It's you that you are not using it. So the only thing you use is your energy, your body. Your body is too limited. But your mind, how can you imagine? How can 300 people be on a flat object and they can be on the sky and they didn't fall? Mind. If it's just spirits, you will need to be born again to be able to fly a plane or to build a plane. Are you hearing what I'm saying? God said unto the Trinity, there he said, and the Lord came down. Give us Genesis chapter 11. And the Lord came down to see what men. Genesis 11. From verse 1. I want to look at this because I want to understand how powerful you are, how mighty you are. Are you getting what I'm talking about? Don't take yourself for granted, man. Don't take yourself for granted. It says, and the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, go for mortar. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven. Whose top may reach unto heaven. Created, it is this always high. Now imagine human being thinking, let us build a tower that will reach to where? Heaven. Are we together? And let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered upon the face of the whole earth. What did God say that when he created man, what did God say man should do? They subdue and spread. That is where Babylonian idea comes from. Anytime you see somebody using something of God for self, that's Babylonian spirit you are looking at. Let us build name for what? Ourselves. There are ministries that are Babylonian center. That everything that is happening there is centered around one man. Anything that is happening in any church must be centered around Christ. We are not to replace God, we are to represent him. A man of God is to show you the reality of God, not to replace God in your life. Why? So that you can believe it is possible for a mortal man to live like an immortal God. Jesus Christ, the Bible called him our perfect example. Two things Jesus came to do on this planet. Number one, he came to die. He came from heaven to hell to show the way from the heart to the cross. My debt to pay, from the cross to the grave,
from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high.
He came from heaven to this earth to die. Number two, he came to show us how Christian life is. So if you want to ask me how Christian life is that you can walk on water if need be. Did you hear what I said? That you as a mortal man can walk on water and it will not sink. That's why you have seen people that some of the African countries that say, I want to do it. I want to show you how. So they gather their member. There was one that happened really like that. Gather his member to the beach of their country, and then he started walking on water. He was not walking on water, he was walking in water, and he didn't still borrow himself sense. He said, you want to walk on water, you step and your foot was already inside water. And you are still going, and he was going and he was going. When he almost get to the middle of the sea, crocodile in the front of his member. Because God will always show his superiority. Are you getting what I'm talking about? You said you want to walk on water. You are walking in water. You should know you are already defeated. That is Babylonian spirit. There was one of these African people guys too, that they said, Professor So, walk on the hair. I said, wow, that's power. And I got there. They show he was coming on the step. And all of a sudden, they show his leg. They didn't show every other thing. They show his leg. You think I'm stupid? Others may, but I'm not stupid. I'm not. If I lay hand on the rail and you put camera, will my leg not be up? Are you getting what I'm talking about? Why can't you show us? Why can't he walk from us there? He just walked like that. And then they say, hey! And just about 5 seconds. That's stupid. Okay, let's even assume you walk on water. What purpose would that have to redemption? Because Jesus was not trying. If Jesus wanted to show, he could have been walking on water every day. Did you read that Jesus Christ entered boat? Did you remember when he wanted to preach in the book of Luke, chapter 5, right? He asked for the boat of who? Peter, and entered and sat down. If he wanted to do shakara, he could have done that day. Who will not listen? A preacher stood on water and is preaching to you. You don't need that. You will receive Jesus before he gives you. Are you getting what I'm talking about? How many times did you see Jesus walking on water? Just once. This spirit that want to show, that's why there are things that God will deal with in your life before he can anoint you with power. Because if you collect it, I told you, if by any mistake power can be stolen, Gehazi will have stolen. You will still, by the time Elisha will wake up, Agbára the Lord. But thank God, the power was not in the rod. Are you getting what I'm talking about? You think the day he gave him his rod, go and touch the rod with this boy, he will wake up. You are telling him that if Gehazi went and he did it and it worked, he will return back to Elijah. You know, sincerely, I can bet it could pada. At Okpa, at Elijah, at Gehazi. If you are fair way. Are you getting what I'm talking about? That's Babylonian spirit. That's Babylonian spirit. Jesus was not doing that every day. The what he did, if you look at that place, they needed to catch up with an assignment on the other side of the sea. It was already in the night, and he went to the mountain to pray. After he finished praying, are you getting what I'm talking about? He need to cross over to the other side, number one. Number two, his disciples are in trouble. Are you getting what I'm talking about? So there is a need. If there is a need for you to walk on water, you will do. But if there is no need, don't look for it. Now what? I just want to walk on water like Jesus did. If you get to heaven, they will welcome you with koboko. Are you hearing what I'm saying? But look at this. Say, and the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the Son of Man had what? Had what? Hold on. In that verse. Had built. Is that present tense or past tense? So if you want to explain that plus that verse 5 alone, what would that tell you? That God came to see the city that they have built, right? Okay. Next verse, verse 6 now. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one. That is power of unity. Don't ever allow the devil to enter into your home, your marriage with disunity. He will do a lot of damages. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So, and the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they all have one language. And this they begin to do. But God said it was built. Now he's saying this they begin to build. And now nothing which they have what? Imagined to do. So when they started imagining it, by the time in their imagination they completed the building. Are you getting what I'm talking about? Listen to this. He said, and now nothing which they have imagined to do will be restrained from them. Can you give us that verse in another fashion? That verse in another fashion. Nothing that once they imagine it, they can execute it. If you can imagine, you will do it. That is why there is power in your imagination. Did you remember what the scripture says? Say, you said you should not commit adultery, right? Jesus Christ said, but I'm bringing you a new law. Any man that looks at a woman to lust with her, where? In her heart. What happened? He has done it. Because his good as executed. That is to let you know the power of your imagination. Are you hearing what I'm saying? That by mere looking at that lady, you have removed her clothes. Just mere looking. Thinking. That's why Job said, I've made covenant with my heart. Why will I, with my God, why will I think on a mate? Look at this verse. Look, he said, if they can accomplish this when they have just begun to take advantage of their common language and political unity, just think of what they will do later. Nothing will be impossible for them. Give us another fashion. And I say to you, if you can think, nothing will be what? Impossible. Are you hearing what I'm saying? He said, and the Lord said, behold, they are unified. They are one, unified. They are one, unified people. They all have the same language. This is only the beginning of what they will do in rebellion against me. I like that one. Now, no evil thing they imagine they can do will be impossible for them. If you can imagine, it will be what? It will be possible. That is to let you know the power of imagination. That is why you see many things that happen. Let me say this to you. There are many things that God cannot stop. As far as this planet Earth is concerned, God won't stop it. Why is God doing all this evil? God is not the one doing evil. Now, human being. Are you hearing what I'm saying? That which they imagine. So it took God to come down to scatter the project. And in fact, God cannot scatter the project. He only brought disunity into their midst. That is to let you know if you are united and you can imagine. There is no length you can't go. Are you hearing what I'm saying? If you can be united and imagine. What imagination does is that if you imagine 25 years to come, imagination has the power to carry your body there. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Imagination has the power to carry your body there. So the lowest part of your life is body. The higher one is your soul. And the highest is what? Your spirit. In the book of John, chapter 4, when Jesus was talking with the woman by the side of the well of Samaria, and the woman said, "Where can we worship?" Jesus said to her, he said, "The time has come that you not worship in this mountain or that mountain, but the true worshiper will worship God in spirit and in truth." The reason why they can worship God in spirit is because God himself is spirit. And anyone that is going to contact him can only do that by spirit. So when you are moving in your spirit, you are moving the realm of the gods. When you are moving the realm of the mind, you are moving the realm of the intellect. When you are moving the body, you are moving in the realm of men. And let me say this to you, that is the lowest realm. And I can tell you that out of 100 people on the planet Earth, 90 people are living by their body. That's why people are limited. I heard the story that they said Dangote hired somebody to think for him. Are you hearing me say? He hired someone to do or to think. So he can do some thinking and drop it on the. He hired someone to do or to think. Some thinking and now we can get it through. And that is what is being paid for. Are you getting what God is saying? So, you are a tripartite being. You are a spirit. You have a soul, and you live in the body. Say, I'm a spirit. I have a soul. I live in the body. Say it loud and clear. Say, I am a spirit. I have a soul. I live in the body. So you are a spirit. You have a soul, and you live in the body. So with your realm with intellect, you can deal with certain things. But when you want to enter into the realm of the spirit, then you need your spirit. When you are going to deal with God, you need your spirit. So your spirit is the one that receives from heaven. Your spirit receives communications. Your mind will process it. Your body will execute it. Your spirit will receive what? Communication. How come we can lay hands on the sick? That is not in the realm of men. Science can tell us what leaves to tear, to pluck, and then what root with what skin of whatever, mix it together, grind it and put this and put that and put this, and then when you use it, it works. That is soulish realm. Are you hearing what I'm saying? But it is in the realm of the spirit that the Bible says, lay hands on the sick. What happened? They shall be healed. But why is it that not every believer? How many of us know that scripture is for every believer? Huh? In my name you shall lay hands on the